Now, we've now covered the division class. So we are remaining with one type of division, which is division ID. So in the previous class, I mentioned that we have two types of divisions. We have division class and division ID. All of this used to style elements differently. So now in this particular one, we are going to cover division ID. So let's get right into it. Types of divisions. I said that divisions are used when you are styling something differently. And when you are giving it a division, you need to specify the class or the ID. So we are going to start by activating the HTML tags. So this one, actually it is repetitive. Once you just do the first one, it is very easy to do the other ones. So this one is now division ID. So now let's do, once we have that, let's change inside here. Let us change, let us now change the title to division ID. So that is it. And then now, once you have the title as division ID, now we're going to go inside the body. So inside this body, we are going to give it, we're going to go to the website, the same website we used yesterday, to be able to enter the information that you're going to be using in this class. So I'm just going to go to the website. This is the website here. Here is the website. So the website is here with us. So we're just going to be picking this information. This is the heading. So with the heading, it's actually copying and pasting. Copying and pasting. It's not really hard. So it is a H2. We paste it in. We come back. We do a paragraph. The tag is P. So we go back to the website. We copy our contact. You will have that part as the title. So I'm just going to copy here. And then I'm going to paste now. Like that. And then here, I'm going to enter another H2 again. Go back. And then after that, I'm going to paste. Okay, I've not copied. Let me copy. I'm going to copy this. It's just entering information. Actually, this is what we did yesterday. So you have a benefit of recapping. So I'm just going to copy this again. So I'm using shortcuts to copy. That's why I'm not seeing me right click on things here and there. I'm just using shortcuts to copy. That's why I told you to learn the shortcuts. So it's easier for navigation. Then we are going to move. We're going to skip that part and then move down here. We also had this part. The part we were interested in, we copy that part. After copying that part, we are supposed now to paste in. It's also a H2, so we paste it in. So once you paste it in, we are also going to do the paragraphs under it. So we now go on a trail of paragraphs. Trail of paragraphs. We want these 3 paragraphs. We are not going to copy all of them. We're just going to do one after another, one after another. So that's why doing creating a website with coding, it's a tedious exercise because every element you have to give it a code, a tag, and all of that stuff. So it's a tedious exercise, but also makes your website secure. There is a way hacking a website that has been coded sometimes is hard. There are some people who do it, but generally it's not easy. So now I've already entered information. I've entered in the information that we are going to be using during this class. Now, the next thing is now styling. We now need to do the styling part. We need now to do the styling. We need to ensure that we have the colors of the H2s and the paragraphs, they are aligned as the website is. So we are going to use CSS for that, to be able to do that. So we're going to do external CSS because we did it in our yesterday's class. So that's the same thing we're going to do today. So we're going to go to divisions.css, and instead of trying to do tags here, tags we only do that in HTML, but in CSS we just start styling. But before you style, you have to ensure that you have linked. So we just go to the heading tag, and then inside the heading tag we are going to add we are going now to add a link here. We add the link there, and then we write the name of the CSS file, division.css, like that, division.css. So we have already linked just like that. Now we want now to do styling. So the first style we do is the styling for this heading 2. So when we style the heading 2s, they will have the same style, but we will change later. So we're going to do heading 2, and then we bring out the curly brackets. Now after we do the curly brackets, what we're going to do now is we now want to do, we have already done the curly brackets. Now we want to do the stylings inside the H2. So first we will start with the font family. We are using Roboto. The website is using Roboto. It's my my website. I'm using the Roboto font. Even with the so with the headings, I am using 26 pixels. So that's why I'm having it there. So the font size is 26 pixels. The font family is Roboto. So you just type Roboto and then you enter whatever is going to come there. So the system already understands. So next is we're going to do text align because it is aligned to the center. We'll do center alignment for the text. After that, we will now do we'll do the color. The color of the text is the orange, but now the exact orange is, the code is FE no F68919. I've just copied where I placed it yesterday. That's the color. Now for the background color, we are not going to worry about the background color so much because we will just style it under the body. Let's just give it some space here and then write body tag, and then inside we do color. So the color is the white. The specific white is FE FD FD, like that. So this is the specific white. It's not really pure white. The pure white has a code of F 6 times. F. That's pure white. But now this one is not really pure white. So that is H2. So we're going to style the paragraph as well. So we'll do, actually, I would just copy all the codes that I did with the headings, But now with the paragraph, I'm just going to change the size of the font. So the font family, I've done Roboto. Let me do the font size. Font size, I use 18 pixels for the paragraphs. And then I have the line height that I normally do. The line height is 1.5 EM. 1.5 EM for the line height. And then now after the line height, we have text align. It's also aligned to the center like that. And then we have the color of the text is actually black. And now the exact same black is, we are going to use the code that we used for the black. It is 170D02. So that's the exact black that we had for our, this is the exact class black we had for the paragraphs. That's this exact same black. Let me see what we have. Just open in browser and see what we have. Okay, this is what we have as at now. Now we are now going to do the stylings for this one, because it is when we check the original website, this is how it is. So we want to make it look this way. So we're going to go back to our VS Code and then go to the HTML file, and then from the HTML file now, we're going to do, we look for the H2 that we are interested in. It is this one. We're going to give it an ID. Now, this one now, it is not a class. Now it is ID. Yesterday it was class. Now today it is ID. So what we are going to do here, we are going to give it the exact same name we gave it yesterday. It is H2 special, but remember it is ID, so that makes it very different from the class. If you had another one and you gave it a class and with the same name H2 special, and then you created another ID and then you give it H2 special again as an ID, so that's actually very different. Those are two different things. It is just like you might have the same surname, which is division, but you have the Christian name. The first name is different. Like somebody is called Anthony with a surname, and then another one is called Isaac with the same surname that Anthony has. So it's just still different. So when now you come to the division.css, now we want to style. When you want to style an ID, what you do is different from what you do in the class, division class. So here we're going to use a hash. Yesterday we did dot and then the name of the ID. So today we will do hash and then the name of the ID. So it is going to be H2 special, and then we do the curly brackets. So from the curly brackets, we're going to do the stylings here. The stylings here will be, actually, we are going to do, because it's just still the same H2 here. So we're just going to copy the styles we had for the first H2, but now here we will make it a little bit different. We are going to do the color as black, give it black, and then we're going to give it a background color. We'll give it a background color with this same code, the orange code, and then we're going to give it a margin because it is inside box. And then we have padding like that. So now we have already styled our ID, division ID. So we are going to go to the browser, and then we are going to open to see. You see, this is how it looks before you open. Now once you refresh, this is how now it looks. It has given us the exact same field we had yesterday. So this is what we had yesterday, but we used the division class. But now today we now have this same thing, but we have used division ID. Like I said, divisions, we use divisions when we are styling things differently. Like let's say we are styling this paragraph. We were styling this paragraph the same H2. This one is H2, this one is H2. So if we style as a H2, they will have the same colors, the same elements. It will be very different to differentiate between them. But now if we give this one an ID or a class, it's now very easy to give it a different style. We can give it a different color, we can give it a margin, we can give it everything that we want to make it different and stand out. So that's what we are doing here. So yesterday we used a class, so today we have used an ID. Thank you so much for covering division in IDs, that is division IDs. So I want to thank you so much for staying with me throughout that class. See you in our next one.